The niche is not you.
Design the life before the business.
You are the lens. If you put all of your resources in just one thing, of course that thing is gonna flourish way faster and way higher. Let's go!
Most women spend years trying to find the perfect business for them. They often go to Amazon dropshipping. I've seen women become traders, whatever. And I have seen a lot of things that don't actually fit them as a woman. In this video, we are going to teach you what is the perfect business for you as a woman, because oftentimes you've probably caught it yourself if you have gone into that trial and error mode already. Hopefully you haven't, so we can save you some time. But after starting the perfect business that what you think is for you, you often get tired, exhausted, confused, and completely disconnected. Maybe from 18 months or even shorter. And these are the reason. It has nothing to do about motivation. A lot of you guys have even heard it before. It's a motivational problem, it's a discipline problem, and the real reason is alignment. You're not aligned with what you chose. My name is Navette Ramos. This is my husband, Jason Ramos. Together, we have built multiple 6- and 7-figure businesses, and we help female entrepreneurs truly scale, not only in their business, but also in their lives, all right? And today's problem, we're going to fix it for you. And if you stay until the full end of this video, you're gonna have the 4 steps. The 4 steps that you can take today. You can implement it, think about it, answer it, and tomorrow, you will start building that business that truly is meant for you.
Usually when a woman is ready to start a business, the first thing they do, as most humans do, is going to the mother of all ideas, aka Google, or nowadays ChatGPT or whatever it is. And that's the biggest mistake. Why? Because they start looking outside themselves.
Yep.
They start looking for what is working out there without thinking that what is working out there for probably a lot of people may not fit what they want, may not fit who they are, may not fit their vision they have for the future. So they spend a lot of time, resources, like a bunch of resources, time, energy, money, whatever it is.
They exhaust everything.
A lot of resources, and then at the end they end up exhausted, probably frustrated, feeling like, oh my god, I'm not good enough, I'm not disciplined enough, I'm really not built for this, etc. And everything because of what? Because of alignment.
No, keep going.
No, that's basically it. It's alignment. You guys need to start looking at business in a different way, because then the second step after you guys go through Google is probably finding some advice like, oh, the first thing after you find your business, then you need to niche down, find the niche, and the niche, guess what? Is you. No. The niche is not you. The niche is not you. Actually, share a quick story, baby, that you have to prepare for this, because you went through that rabbit hole.
Yeah, I went through this rabbit hole, and it's really funny because I came across a video that said, you are the niche, literally 2 days ago. I swear, I'm scrolling on Instagram. So when we are telling you that you are not the niche, this is going to ruffle some feathers, and it's because it's exactly what you said. You are the lens. I learned this the hard way, and I spent 10 years figuring out that I indeed was not the niche, okay? I have gone through many different industry shifts under the beauty umbrella to only then figure out at the end, at the 10-year mark, I finally woke up and decided, I know what I am and who I am here to serve. And this is after building 6- and 7-figure business in the beauty world. I started as a microblading expert, then I got exhausted in less than 12 months, finding out that that was not for me, following trends. Then I became a skincare expert, and in the skincare expert field, I became the niche. And then here was the problem. The problem was I found myself wanting to sell everything that served me and represented me. I even found myself, and he had to stop me, from even selling perfumes. I was once selling hair care products. I'm a skincare licensed esthetician. What am I doing selling perfume? Who cares? But it's because I was the niche. And I love perfume. And so I started finding myself in a lot of debt, owing a lot of different companies and a lot of different brands, minimum requirements to keep them. And I saw a little profit. Was I selling a lot? Hell yeah, I was selling a lot. But I wasn't keeping any, and then I got disconnected. I have probably thought about closing my business career as a skincare expert over five times. And it's not because I wasn't good. I had a booked calendar. I was making 20, 30K months as a solo esthetician, but I was doing it all, and it all was not the niche. Then I started to find out through trial and error, I have a pattern of helping women, my clients, people in the industry, some other women that just, they liked my message and they saw me for me, family. I've helped family members just become powerful female entrepreneurs and gain confidence. I started figuring out that the niche for me wasn't the beauty, it wasn't the hair care products, it wasn't the perfume, it was female entrepreneurship.
So that's basically it. You are not the niche.
Yeah.
But, and this is the most important but in the whole video, the most important but, you are the lens. You are the lens through the one people is gonna find what's your niche. In our case, Nebet is not the niche. Motherhood is not the niche. Wellness is not the niche. Whatever, but female entrepreneurs are our niche. So I hope you guys get that, because if you guys start sharing everything just about you and everything you do, you're gonna confuse people, you're gonna confuse everyone, and you are going to attract no one.
But you know what? You should actually share the story about the woman we met on a Zoom call once, who she was.
No, yeah, she was all over the place.
She was all over the place. And what was her main problem? Income. But how could she have a problem with income? She was doing so many different. What was that story? Share it.
Yeah, long story short, she was trying to get help because she wasn't doing that well with her business. And
with one of them.
Yeah, with one of them. But we started digging in order for us to know if we were aligned and we were gonna be able to help her. And long story short, she was an esthetician, but she was also a bartender. She was also an Uber driver, and she was also a mechanic.
No, mechanic. It was a mechanic.
Yeah, she was also a mechanic.
And so she was good at all of it. She liked driving. Okay, she likes talking. She likes skincare. She's well knowledged. She knows about mechanics.
Yeah. So, but the thing is that when you are all over the place, you are not focusing. Basically, you are putting a little bit of efforts here, there. Basically, you dividing all your resources. Guess what? If you put all of your resources in just one thing, of course, that thing is gonna flourish way faster and way higher than a little bit here, a little bit there, a little bit there, a little bit there. Imagine just a hairstylist doing 5 people at the same time. Probably all of them are gonna be a mess. But what if she does just one person and she does it well? So it's a whole different story. But the main point here, guys, is that please understand that you are not the niche, but you are the lens, so people can find what's your niche.
Now,
and if you want the definition for business on how can you apply this for your business, you need to start looking back, looking about. And you look into who you are, okay? Your struggles, your experiences, what problems have you solved for yourself, and then you start seeing a pattern, and then you're gonna start building the business the right way. And if you guys want a quick formula, follow this one. Is you plus you're interested, basically your own perspective about certain topics, plus the problem that you solve, and that equals business. That is going to equal your business.
Before we continue, I really need you to understand that if anything up to now has clicked in your mind and has made you even tilt your head a little bit, because now it's got you thinking in a way that these gurus, influencers, people that say that you are the niche, that something different happened right now in the last few minutes in this video, we invite you to click the link in the description box, join our newsletter. We never spam you, and you will get even more quality information on this concept, on this formula, on being truly successful as a woman, as a female entrepreneur. So if anything's clicked up until this point, you're here right now, you're listening to me, go to the description box, click the link. I actually wanted to say that before you gave him the formula, but it's okay because that's not everything.
Now we're still missing the 4 steps for you to find out what's the best, what's the perfect business for you. But I don't know if you guys are paying attention, but that formula that I just gave you guys is like basically like the whole setup for your business. I'm gonna say that again and I'm gonna explain why. Are you guys ready?
I'm ready.
I don't think you guys are ready. If you guys are ready, make sure you subscribe. Okay, here it is. I was mentioning, the formula is you, right? You as a person, plus your own perspective, plus your problems, the ones that you guys already solved, that equals business. Why? It's you, right? As the personal brand. Then your own perspective, that becomes your content, plus the problem that you solve, that becomes your offer, equals business. That is it. That is it. You don't have to overcomplicate stuff. You don't have to hire a huge team. You don't have to get a huge building. You don't have to invest a ton of money in creating a product at the beginning. That right there is a business ready for you to start. So now, here are the 4 steps for you to identify what's the best business for you. The first step.
Step 1 is design the life before the business. 99.999999% of us build the business before we figure out the life we want. Because we just want success, we want money, we want to start figuring it out. You start finding yourself in rabbit holes, and then you see that the life you actually wanted isn't attainable in the business you built. We've been there. I've been there. Okay, so build the life, design the life. How does that look like? How does your Tuesday look like? Close your eyes right now. How does your Tuesdays look like? How does your income look like? How much money do you want to make? How involved do you want to be? Like, what is the stress level you want to carry? You know, think about what it is that you're trying. How is it that you're trying to live the next 20, 30, 40, 50 plus years? Then you figure out the businesses that you want to go through. You start to actually get creative, and it limits the life that you guys want. It limits all these possibilities of businesses that Google's gonna hit you with, okay? So that is step 1, design the life before the business.
I don't know if you guys, but the end goal for us is freedom. That's the name of our game, freedom. How much time you want with your kids, how much time you want with your husband, how much time you want for yourself, how many hours a day you want to spend in the business. So think about it, design the life, because at the end of the day, freedom is the name of the game, and having a business that serves your life instead of a life that serves your business is the way to do that, the way to get there. The second step,
look at what you have already built.
That goes back to what I was saying. The problem that you solve, look back, check out your struggles, check out the problems that you already solved, check out your wins, you know, those accomplishments that you guys already have. Think about all of that. And more than anything, think about it this way. Your mess is your message, okay?
Absolutely.
Your mess is your message. If you already went through hell, why not helping other people to overcome that?
I remember when it came to looking back at what I have already lived, I didn't notice back then, but now I noticed a pattern in where the first year of even going into a rabbit hole of building a business that wasn't even meant for me, I realized that along that way and along all these years, I had started helping other women building their own business. I started helping women achieve a voice that they didn't know how to find by themselves. And then that's when I started realizing I had that pattern of actually helping women become big, important personal brands that drive income for their life. And it became something very beautiful. And I found that, I started seeing that through doing so many things I shouldn't have been doing, you know? And if I would have focused more on that, we would be in Kabul right now.
When you approach it that way, you start realizing that your story, your experiences, and all of that is not just like background noise right there. That is actually your biggest asset, okay? And now the step number 3 is stop doing what other people is doing.
Yeah.
Okay? Because their beautiful day is probably gonna be an ugly day for you. You guys don't like the same things. You guys don't have the same experiences. You guys don't have the same skills. I don't want to be a trader. I don't like math. I don't like numbers like that. Okay?
Even though I ask you these math questions and you do pretty quick.
I don't like math that way. So that's if I go to Google, what's the best thing to do like today? Probably it's gonna tell me the trading is one of them.
What's 100 times 20?
I don't know, 100 times 20. I don't know, like 2,000. I don't know, 2 million. I don't know.
He's pretending that he doesn't know.
I don't know. Like I honestly, I don't know. But that's the point. Stop modeling what other people is doing, because probably like it's not about comparing apples to apples. You know, like you have your own skills. So do what we just told you. Look back, look and do an introspection and realize who you actually are. And right there is gonna be your business. And of course, it's gonna go hand by hand with the next step, which is develop and position your personal brand. People, that's the step number 4. People is gonna pay you, not for the product. People is not gonna pay me, is not paying me for the product itself. People is paying because of how well positioned my name is in that industry. I'm talking about right now the tattoo industry, which is the industry that I came from. So people is gonna pay you based on how well your personal brand is positioned. People pays Kim's product or whatever, Kim Kardashian's products because it's Kim's. Because otherwise it would have been just a purse out there or just a teacher, you know. But the reason why people pay what they pay and the reason why people choose those products over thousands of products out there is because how well positioned her personal brand is. So step number 4, work on authority, on building authority in your niche and position and develop your personal brand.
And of course, guys, within all of that, keep it to one kind of offer to help one kind of person. Don't make the niche all about you and what you like, okay? Please take notes of the last 10 years of my life and his, okay? Now, here's what I want to leave this video off with. Most women, they spend years trying to figure out the perfect business to start for them. I hope that this message today and those 4 steps gave you enough for you to turn everything off and to really sit with yourself and evaluate, because the perfect business is often a lot closer than you think. And the word perfect, listen, it doesn't exist. Every great income, anything that's going to create an insane amount of wealth, freedom, the vision that you want to obtain, the dream you want to live, it's going to come with a few hiccups here and there. We're not telling you to have we're not telling you that you're going to have a perfect life. But the best business for you is often in what you have lived, okay? So analyze that today and create your diagnosis and let us know how you like this video. If you want to learn more, you want to hear more from us, Don't forget to click the link in the description box. Come into our newsletter. We never spam you. Like he mentioned earlier, we may start sending 2 emails a week, but only to continue bettering the quality life that you are striving to live. And that's it for today.
Key takeaways from today?
Key takeaways. We love some key takeaways.
Yeah, for sure. The first thing, don't go to Google to find what's the best business for you to start as a female entrepreneur or as a woman. You know, the second step or the second thing I want to mention right now, because that's not the actual steps. Like the second thing I want you to realize right now is that you are not the niche, but you are the lens. Okay, people is gonna find out. People is gonna find what's your niche because of your experiences, your stories, and all of that. The third thing I want you to realize right now is that your business is very simple. It's you, your personal brand, plus your own perspective, plus your problem, the one that you already solved, and that equals business. And then the 4 steps for you to find the best business for you to identify. The first one,
design the life before the business. Okay?
Super simple.
Then step 2 is look what you have already lived in your life. You don't have to wait to do a rabbit hole, trial and error, and figuring it out. Just look what you have. What have you been doing the last 10 years?
Remember what I said, your mess is your message. Identify that. The third one is stop living other people's lives.
Stop chasing a bunch of different models. Commit to one that seems most accurate for you.
And the fourth one, work on your personal brand. Work on your personal brand. That is it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. See you guys on the next one, where we are going to teach you guys how to fund your business without getting in debt. See you guys there. Peace out. Big love. Bye-bye.